Hi, I'm Duncan, and I'd like to welcome you to my latest YouTube channel presentation. Uh, Today, in early 2025, as a big Thunderbirds fan, I'll be asking the question as we celebrate the 60th anniversary of Thunderbirds, which will be in late September of this year. What can we expect in merchandise and celebrations? Um, well, if you look at the Dinky website tomorrow at 12 o'clock, you'll find out what Dinky are planning. Um, they're basically reissuing the box set of Thunderbirds 1 and 3 together, um, and a olive green Thunderbird 2, and a reissue of the Fab Rolls Royce, all with different slight alterations to make them more accurate. Uh, those have already people have already received emails and uh, information about those. There will be later on in the year a much bigger Thunderbird 4 model and a Thunderbird 5. So it will mean that they'll all be all the Thunderbirds will be available from Corgi, uh, which will be fabulous. And I think, yeah, as well as getting them singly, you'll be able to get them in a presentation box. So that's wonderful news. Um, who knows what? We've also been told to keep. That's tomorrow, which is the 14th of um, January, as well as keeping an eye on the Corgi website. We've also been told to keep an eye on the Anderson Entertainment website as well. Now, whether that will be the same information coming through, or maybe other information, we'll have to wait and see. Um, the show has had a fascination with people right from the word go, and I'm not here to turn this into a history lesson. Just to say that people are saying today that the days of the big merchandise for Thunderbirds are over. Um, well, you have to look back to 1992, was it 1991, 92, and 2000. Both times the show, one time the show was 26 years old, and the next time the show was 35 years old, and the merchandising was just went through the roof. Now, this is a show that, from a television point of view, is absolutely ancient, and yet the merchandise did so well. I think the merchandise is going to do very well this year. It may be different, maybe for a different audience, but because the brand is so big and appeals to so many people, I'm sure there's going to be some stuff for young folk, for young fans as well, who are coming through the show, possibly watching it on Talking Pictures with an older member of their family. Um, but the show seems to have still have that magic about it. Um, and very sadly, of course, last year we lost David Graham, the voice of Parker and Brains, as well as many other Anderson characters. And over the last few years, we've lost a lot of the other voice artists: Shay Rimmer, Matt Zimmerman, Sylvia Anderson. Um, it's been very sad to see these wonderful people um, leave this earth. Hopefully, going to Tracy Island or um, heaven or whatever. Um, I do think that the merchandise is a tribute to everybody, to all the actors and all the people who worked on this wonderful show. 250 people all in all. and obviously you want to have the merchandise to be so good that it acts as a tribute to these wonderful people. Um, what I would love to see, um, I'd love to see any merchandise of any kind. What I would love to see is a new British or European release of Thunderbirds in both DVD and Blu-ray, loaded and loaded and loaded with extras. Um, the ones that we've had before, uh, the interviews in the black and white interviews, this time with Sylvia included. And there is somewhere in the American vaults of ITV America, or ITC New York, a load of audio tapes of Shane Rimmer in character as Scott, introducing the episodes and advertising the episodes as they were going to be shown in the States. And it would be fantastic to have those as the extra, as some of the extras. And of course, it needs to be 4:3 picture, not widescreen, because with the widescreen you may be able to bring a lot of the detail shown in a totally different light with more detail, but you lose a lot of the picture. Might be nice to have a black and white edition of it all. There's been so many the discovery of the old prints, the old film that was found in the can by one of the families whose father worked on the show. We could have loads and loads of extras, and those wonderful documentaries that Stephen Leriver has done about alternative shots and adding new scenes to the original half-an-hour shows. That would be brilliant. To have those would be absolutely brilliant. I still get there is just an enormous magic out of the show, and getting another load of merchandise always gives me a lump in my throat or a buzz. This is a lovely Thunderbird 2, followed by Fab. These are toys that were bought from I think it's the Little Chef, something like about 20 years ago. Beautifully detailed for what they are. There's Thunderbird 4. Let's say they're just, whoops, a daisy. That's clever. Thunderbird 2, which I just love, these wheels at the bottom for it to go along. Although one of the wheels is so low and some of the other one is so high that actually it'll scrape its nose as it goes along the ground. And lovely Thunderbird 3. Very much done, I think, in the same, maybe from a different mould, a similar mould. Oh, sorry, this goes that way with the wheels, from the Vivid Imagination set. And then a lovely stand on its own mole. And those were 6 that you could get a long, long time ago at Little Chef, if you happen to know where the Little Chef places were. They're not the biggest chain in the world, but I finally got myself a set. So of course, the very sad thing is that the real International Rescue, who were set up with the idea of sending rescues to people in other countries, at the moment is dormant, I understand. And of course, it would be absolutely lovely if somehow, some way, that charity was able to to be given a new lease of life. That would be fabulous. But we've still celebrating the 60th anniversary of Stingray, and we'll be very happy when we celebrate the 60th anniversary of Thunderbirds. And of course, Thunderbirds went on for 2 or 3 years in some capacity. Captain Scarlet didn't come till 2006, 1967. So there's going to be at least 2 years. It doesn't have to have all the celebration immediately. Pardon me. We can wait until new things can unfold over the next few years. And of course, the last Thunderbirds to ever get on screen was in 1968, which was the second movie, Thunderbirds 6, which I went to see as a 5-year-old lad, and I very much enjoyed it. So I don't know what is going to happen with the Thunderbirds. A lot of it is prediction, but I'm sure whatever happens, it's going to be very good and very tasteful, and for the fans, very enjoyable, and hopefully bring a load more fans of all ages under the spell of the show. If you like this this blurb, please tick the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you aboard, or if you want to send this to a friend, do so. That would be lovely. I'd like to, but I've got a lot of new subscribers have come, and a huge welcome to all of you. Anyway, I'm signing off now. God bless.